Welcome to a brand new episode of The Wedding Police. My name is Vanessa and I'm your host. And today I have two very stylish men with me as my co-hosts. First up, I have Stephen. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. So tell me, what is it that you do?
Okay, so my name is Stephen Daniel.
Okay.
You have to spell the Daniel with an R.
With an R.
With an R.
Daniel.
Yeah. I am a fashion and lifestyle creator in Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. And then I'm guessing you styled yourself, of course. So tell me who you're wearing.
So basically, these pants are from a streetwear brand called Crooks.
Okay.
And there's a funny story about this shirt.
Tell me.
This is from a friend called Chimi.
Okay.
And it kind of like led me for an event. And I was like, you know what, Chimi, I really like this shirt. And I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to return it. Okay. But life have not given me the chance to return the shirt. So, Chimi did all of this.
Okay.
And I did this.
So you made the blazer.
I made the blazer. I wanted it to match the theme of the shirt.
So you made the blazer, Chimi made the shirt.
Chimi made the shirt.
I would never have thought it was made by two different people, you know.
Two different people, two different times, two different ideas. So,
Very interesting. Well, shout out to Chimi and shout out to you as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Stephen. And also I have Sammy here with us. Sammy.
Sammy.
You flew in from Port Harcourt
I did.
to be here with us today. So please guys.
I'm honored to be
That's
here.
The dedication that we love. Thank you so much, Sammy.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay. I'm great. Thank you. Tell me what it is that you do.
Okay, I'm more like a fashion commentator. I'm an enthusiast. I love fashion and I'm currently learning fashion.
Okay.
I can go into fashion designing specifically.
Eventually. Okay.
So that's
all right. So you're on the right show.
Yeah.
You're on the right show. Tell me who styled you today.
Okay, I'm wearing 26 by Alexander.
Is that a Nigerian brand?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to them.
So I didn't actually plan to wear this. When I landed in Lagos, from Port Harcourt, I posted on my story and I was like, oh, you're in Lagos. What's your hotel? I told him a hotel
and he brought an outfit to you.
Just gave it to me.
Interesting. Yeah. But it absolutely works for the occasion.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely works. Thank you so much, Sammy. Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome.
It's great to have you both here. Today, we're going to be looking at all the fashion from Kego 2025. Oh, wow. It's our second official Gen Z wedding, quote unquote.
We're taking over.
Yes, we're taking over. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a few more this year. So we're looking forward to those as well. But if you don't know, we're talking about the union of Kene and Ugo. This wedding got everyone talking for different reasons. So the lady had a grand entrance. Right. She was carried in. This was in Anambra in Okija. Yeah. And then the guy had a huge lion on his outfit. Yeah. So it was quite interesting. So today we're going to delve into all the fashion looks. And we're going to start out with the couple. So let's take a look at Kene's outfit first. I believe she was styled by Tubo. What do we think about this outfit, guys? Stephen, I'm going to start with you.
You know, I've always said that women in traditional attire are my weakness.
Yes.
Because, you know, you can see them in this, the English wear, but there's just something about this traditional attire that just really does something to my brain.
Absolutely.
The beading, the color, I am obsessed with it. And like the way, can you see the neckline? It's not doing too much.
It's not.
Perfectly complements the dress, not stealing attention from the entire look. And I absolutely love it. That's for me.
I'm with you. If you had to rate this on 10, what would you give this?
Wow. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to give this a 10.
10?
I'm going to give this a 10.
Nice. Yeah, okay. You're that impressed. I love it.
I am impressed.
Sammy, talk to me.
So I love an extra bride. Like I love a bride that goes all out. Like the dress is fully embroidered from neck to foot, like Tubo ate down.
She did.
Yeah, so absolutely. I love the gilly, the hand fan, it's giving. I really love the little chain she has on.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so if you had to rate this as well.
It's obviously 10.
It's a 10 as well?
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, so let's go to the groom's look real quick before you come back to me. Okay. So Stephen, back to you.
Oh, wow. The weddings are known to be like the women time to shine. I love when a man is like, I'm also getting married today.
Did he steal the show, baby?
I'm just like, damn, a lion is Mufasa missing somewhere. I don't know how that's, wow.
Yeah.
I absolutely love everything about this outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, like the women shine on the wedding day. But this, you know, gonna make your head turn back to him and be like, you're also getting married to this, sir. Well done.
You are.
From the lion, which is very extra, I love it, to the beads, to the entire outfit. Honestly, if you're gonna ask me to rate it, this is also a 10.
This is also a 10?
A 10, straight up.
Fantastic. We're off to a good start. I like it. I like it very much. Sammy,
Yeah,
is this a 10 for you as well?
Yeah, it's a 10. Like, he went all out. I love, like, the energy they are bringing to their wedding. Like, it's a once-in-a-while event, and you have to, like, come in with your best. And he showed up with his best. It's 10 out of 10.
Definitely did.
Another 10 for you?
Yeah, another 10 for me.
Fantastic. I think it's a 10 for me as well. So once I saw his look, I'm going to start with the groom. When I saw his look, I knew it was Ugomoye. Hands down, I just knew that it was Ugomoye just because of the skirts and just the style of it all, because I know I've seen his collections over the years, and you could just tell that this is typical vintage Ugomoye at work. And then I saw the lion, and one of the comments I had seen online was, there's Nigerian weddings and then there's Igbo weddings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's Igbo weddings where you know that they want to show up and show us. And this was definitely a show. This was very interesting. I don't think we've ever seen a guy, like you said, most times the guys would just let the bride shine. But this time around, he was like, look at me as well. You know, I'm coming and I'm taking over. So this was a very interesting touch with the lion on his head. I know that must be very heavy. So I know that he did this for photos and the entrance, and he probably had to take it off at some point. But it was very interesting to see. I love his outfits. I love hers as well. Hers is by Tubo, like I said earlier. Absolutely gorgeous. What I will say though, I had seen this dress when Tubo had posted about the making of it, and it was hand beaded from top to bottom. I wish they had, I liked it without the false wrap thing in front, because it was heavy beaded. So you don't get to appreciate the fact that even the bottom half has a lot going on. And Kene has such a gorgeous body that you don't even need to, do you get what I'm saying? You don't need to have the extra false wrap. And I think that I know a lot of Nigerian brides do that, but not every single outfit needs that false wrap thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I'd say, but that's just a personal preference, because I'd seen it with and without. I kind of prefer it without.
Without the wrap?
Without the wrap, yes. So if you see the dress without the wrap, you know what I'm talking about. But all in all, absolutely stunning. This was her definitely showing off her craft. I like the touch of the hand fan as well, with the little inscription Adugo. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous girl. So yeah, it's a 10 for me too, guys. Oh, wow. All that said, it's a 10.
10. Okay.
It's a 10 for me too as well. So let's see. Let's take a look at her second look. Wow. This one, I believe, was by Amy Agomi. His look is still by Ugomoye, but this is a different look. Okay. So Sammy, I'm going to start with you first. What do you think?
Okay, the bride. I honestly don't like the color. I don't know why.
Yeah?
I don't like the color. I don't know. It's a bit, I don't know. There's just something off.
Yeah.
The embroidery and the color, just there's something like missing in the look. I feel like there's something missing. And what they try to do with the drape and going halfway, it's not just, I don't like it. But I love the hand fan. I love the gele. But the color and the dress is just falling flat for me.
Okay. So if you had to rate this one?
I'll give this a 6 out of 10.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Stephen.
All right, so I'm just going to be honest here. I see a lot of clashing elements in this outfit, because you can see the pattern on the neck, and then you can see the beading, the direction of the beading. And when you look at the back, it's a whole corset at the back going on.
Yes.
There's a lot of things happening in one dress. Sometimes too much is good, but sometimes it's really bad.
Oh, I see.
So I personally do not like this dress. I mean, look at the first one and look at this. It's like, it's like, damn. Even down to, I'm sorry, I know it's not that irrelevant, but even down to the hand fan, I don't like it. I don't like it. And purple is a very rich color. I have no problem with
I don't know, it's just falling flat.
Is it the shade of purple, maybe?
I feel it's the shade.
Because it's a bit washed out, no? So I feel like if it was darker, then you can appreciate the beadwork that goes into this type of dress.
I don't like those.
Yeah. Let's talk about his look as well. So do you want to...
You see, the designer, personally for me, is one of my favorite designers. One
Ugomoye?
of my favorite Nigerian designer. And he just doesn't do wrong in my eyes. You know, sometimes you want to do, the grand look, and they want to do like the simpler look. This is a perfect simple look for me.
Yes. Yeah,
the
I
way
agree.
there's the details on, you know, the first shawl, will I call it, and then the little skirt underneath and the white, even down to the feathers in the hat. I love it, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
If I would rate her a 5, which I'm really sorry, a beautiful bride, but that dress,
The
I do
bride
not
of
like.
5?
I'm gonna rate the bride of 5.
Okay.
He, just because he's a little bit more simple, is just gonna fall to an 8.
To an 8.
To
Okay.
an 8.
Okay, fair enough. Sammy?
Okay, I don't think there's any other way I'm expecting a man to show up for his wedding.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, when you like from that perspective, he looks like fine. He looks okay. He's just looking like the regular Nigerian groom. And I think it's just like it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so rate.
I'll give this a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. So I mean, the minute I saw this, the first thing that jumped at me is it's just not a cohesive look. She's wearing purple, he has red, black, and white. So you're wondering because again, when you're taking pictures as a couple, it has to, both looks have to sort of marry together, and there has to be like a color theme through and through.
True.
We saw that earlier with the first look, but with this one, it's almost like they got different memos, and then do you know what I'm saying? And then they just and then they just met on the day and decided to get married. So I'm wondering why. That for me is a huge miss, and that's why it's always great to, when it comes to like your wedding and stuff, work with a stylist, because they also always make sure that both looks are tied together.
Right.
It almost will feel like it's the same stylist that made both the groom's outfit and the bride's outfit. So for me, there's a huge disconnect when it comes to that, just because of the colors and whatnot. I'll start with her look. I agree with you, Sammy. It does feel a bit unfinished. It feels kind of rushed, to be fair. I'm not loving the shade of purple.
Yeah.
It washes her out a bit. I also don't like the fan. You said you didn't like the I also don't like the fan. It actually looks like a fan. Do you get what I'm saying? It looks like the olden day fan that you spread out.
Right.
Yeah, so it actually looks like a fan. So I don't love the fan either. Gorgeous girl has a body on her. There's no need for that extra wrap thing. I wish that people would understand that it's not a necessity. And then especially when it's not done in a way that looks interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? This looks like it's dropping off a bit, then it goes really high on one side. I don't love it. So if I had to rate her looks, so I don't say too much, if I had to rate her look, I give it a 6 as well.
Yeah.
I give it a 6. His look, again, I could tell this was Ugomoye. I like the little, what I call that, like a fringe detail thing on this side, so it's not just plain and boring. I like the choice of colors. I probably would have appreciated his look more if her look matched the look. Yeah, so it's distracting from what, if you take a picture of him alone, I would love it.
Right.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, I would know that, okay, this is an Ugomoye guy. And he has the body, he carries it so well. But I think because we're seeing pictures of them together, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing for me. But all in all, it's a strong look for him as well. I like the extra henna detail, just very macho.
Oh, that is tattoo, actually, yeah.
It's a tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Is it actual tattoo?
No way, that's a henna.
It's an actual tattoo.
Yeah,
no,
it's an actual
you're joking. Then I love it more. I actually thought it was just henna to match the outfit.
I'm like, that's a really
interesting,
cool tattoo.
Interesting. Okay. Well then, if it's a tattoo and he put her name in it, it's very intentional, man.
Very intentional.
I'll give him an 8. That's an 8 for me and a 6 for her. Yeah, I think that works. Let's see if we love that one. There you go. So that's the third look. Sammy.
I honestly prefer this dress to the first. I know it's a bit controversial and a lot of people will be like, nah, but from my own perspective, I love the embellishment. Like, I don't know if that's cowries or what they used in. Like, it's so different, so unique.
It has a 3D kind of effect with the flowers and stuff.
It's very new. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm giving this a 10. She ate this look down.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I love it.
Stephen?
Well, I'm taking it all in. I'm not going to lie to you. It's different.
Yeah.
And for that reason alone, it stands out and I love it.
Okay.
This wrap works perfectly for this dress.
This works, exactly.
I love,
this works.
You can see the ruffles on it, like the way the flower itself almost interprets itself into a ruffles. And then the shell, wow. People's minds
That's what it looks like, actually. It looks like shells.
Yeah,
people's minds are insane.
And this fan makes way more sense.
This is a fan.
This makes way more sense.
The look is just perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's perfect.
Wow.
This is...
the gele.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. The way this is, you see gele and they're like, oh, there are different styles, but like the way you actually tie the gele says a lot about your outfit.
It
And
does.
the way this just
It
goes
matches
up,
the weight of the
is
outfit.
so perfect.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a 10 for me, straight up.
It's a 10 as well?
It's a 10. I love it.
I loved it.
I think it's a 10 for me as well. I love this fan. I love this look. This is what we're saying about the color purple for the other one.
Yes.
This is the bolder color. This is rich. So you can appreciate all the details. And I like the whole 3D effect thing with like the little flower stuff. This wrap absolutely works. I'm with you. Absolutely works with this dress. I'm not quite sure who the stylist was for this one.
I think it's Emma by Bukola.
Imagine by Bukola.
Yes, Imagine by Bukola. Yeah, she did.
Say no more. Say no more. Yes. This is a 10 for me. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the groom, so I don't know if he matched this look. Yes, I don't know if he didn't change his outfit or he didn't match this look.
He's a man, he's a Nigerian man. It's just like, that's enough. You guys.
Just like, please,
that's okay.
babe, do what you need to do.
That's okay. He stole the spotlight one time. He was like,
so he tapped out.
It's enough.
That's enough.
But yeah, I mean, if we're going to concentrate on the bride alone, this is an absolutely stunning look. So shout outs to Imagine by Bukola. Shout outs to Tubo as well. And shout outs to Amy Agomi for all 3 looks. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the guests. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Wedding Police. I'm still your host, Vanessa, and today I'm joined by Steven and Sammy. I keep mixing it up,
It's fine. That's fine.
And today we're talking all the fashion from Kego 2025. It's the union of Kene and Ugo, and this was a massive wedding in Okija, Anambra State. We've taken a look at the couple, and now we're going to dive into the looks from the guests. Starting out with Tana Adelana. What do we think about this look? Okay, Sammy, I'm going to start with you. What do you think about Tana's look?
Okay, I love what they did with the corset, like the beading and the structure on the bust to the hand coming. I love the structure of the dress. I love the color choice. It's really, really beautiful.
Yep.
She ate this down. I love it. And even with the jewelry, she didn't go with something loud.
Yeah.
The accessories are just perfectly, like everything is just together. The bag is a match. Like the hair is, like everything is just perfect. I love this look.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a 10 maybe?
Yeah, that's a 10. She ate it down. She wasn't too extra. She was like really subtle and minimal, and at the same time made a statement.
Yeah. Okay. Steven, do you agree?
Yes, I agree. 100%. I love a look that's classy. And it's very subtle and it's very elegant.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what she's giving. So he said everything, honestly.
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Yeah. I absolutely agree as well. Actually, you did say everything, to be fair. There's nothing more to add to this. That's exactly what I was going to say. It's very classy. Tana has always been a timeless beauty. I don't know, like, what is she drinking? I need that juice,
Damn.
But she's one stunning girl. We don't see her a lot at like events and stuff, and I really want to see her. She's such a breath of fresh air. This look I absolutely love. It's not doing too much, but at the same time, she looks nice. It's fresh. The color looks great on her as well. So yeah, I'll give this a 10, easy. Easy 10, actually. So let's see, who else do we have? We have Zany Kamani. I think this is one of the Estrobi. So they had 2 different colors for the Estrobi. There was the light blue and there was a light green as well. So this is one of the colors for the Estrobi. What do we think about her look?
Okay.
Talk to me.
I love the bottom part compared to the top part. This almost feels like 2 different outfits in one.
Okay.
It's like, oh, a different person sketched the bottom part and a different person sketched the first part. That's what I'm feeling. Because I would really have loved if the bead details almost, goes up to the corset area and it feels like she's just transforming.
Okay.
But the way it just stops midway and then the bottom part is all glittered and beaded, it's and the top is so plain.
I see what you're
and
talking
I'm like,
about.
oh.
Yeah. Okay.
And even the stitching right on her bust over here is so obvious. And I'm like, I don't get it. And once we got into closer look, you see the beading on the top is absolutely different from what is at the bottom.
In terms of the direction or the type of bead?
More like if you zoom in properly, right? The direction, the details, even the type itself is just like, oh, okay, what's going on here? Oh. But I would have to give credit for that lace sleeve.
Okay.
I absolutely love that.
Okay.
I just wish they continue like that bottom all the way to the top.
To the top. Okay.
Yeah, even if it's not covering everything, just like leave it to the corset area and you're good. So that's that's for me. I love the gele too.
Okay. Yeah. So let's rate this real quick.
Oh, the bag also. I love the bag, but I'm not feeling it with this outfit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say actually.
Yeah, I love the bag, but I'm not feeling it with this. I would give this a 6.
A 6.
It's a 6 for me. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sammy.
Okay, first of all, the dress looks unfinished, and the bag is working against the look.
Right. That's a good way to describe it.
Right. Yeah. I actually love the neckline. I love what they did. I love the neckline. But the beading on the corset part, like it's looking scattered. I don't know what was the idea they were going for. But the lace, it's super nice on the sleeves and the skirts. It's really, really nice. But the corset is a flop. A huge flop. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the neckline? Do you like the neckline on this?
Yeah, I love the neckline.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So if you had to rate this, what would you give it?
I'll give this a 5.
5? You give it a 6?
The bag is just killing the whole look.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we talk about this a lot on this show. I feel like if you don't have like the right clutch for a dress, don't bother posing with a bag.
Right.
Because it does distract from the outfit itself. It takes away from the outfit. So I don't think that this is the right purse or bag in this case for this outfit. So I don't like the bag. But then let's talk about the outfit itself. I hear what you're saying about the beadwork and stuff. It doesn't seem like... It really does feel like two people, somebody finished the top, another person finished, and then they just kind of married it together. So it's not working in the way that it's supposed to. I like the color, the shade on her. I like the way they tied the gele as well. I like the cute little necklace thing. But the entire dress, I'm not loving it as much as I want to. I'm not loving it as much as I want to. So I'd give this a... Because she's gorgeous still. I gave it a 7. I gave it a 7. It's not the worst look. But it's not. There are a few things that you could just sort of like tweak here and there.
But also talk about the nails. You have pink, you have red. It's like...
I didn't even notice that.
Ma'am.
You see everything, to be fair. Should I hide my fingers? It's just like, thinking, oh dear.
I'm very intentional about things like this. It's like the red, it's popping, and then the pink is just like nude, which would have even been a better, thing to go with. It's safe.
See, let me tell you, as a woman, I give grace when it comes to like nails and stuff, because I know that this wedding happened shortly after JP's wedding, and she was also she was a bridesmaid at that wedding. So it's unless you're gonna go neutral with your nails and do like just French tips or whatever, it's really hard to match like both outfits.
The nails was matching the bridesmaid clothes for JP because
for JP pink. Exactly. So I give grace, and again. My nails weren't matching mine, so I'm just like...
Grace. It's fine.
So yeah, so most times I don't. I try not to pay too much attention to that. But yeah, she's a stunning girl nonetheless. Let's see who else we have. This is Victoria. So I did mention there were 2 Ashrabi colors. I'm guessing for either the bride or the... So this is a bridesmaid. Okay. What do we think about this? This is interesting shade of green, no?
It is.
Yeah. Steven, what do we think?
Oh, I'm not a fan of this shade of green.
Oh, okay, like, the shade of green.
This shade of green, I've always hated the shade of green. There was a whole time when we were doing like this whole neon green. It was crazy. I don't like this shade of green. You see the shade on the gele? That is so rich and beautiful. Yeah. It's so hard to pull off this color. And I'm being dead ass serious about it. Like it's so hard to pull off this color. So for that, I'm going to be very, very lenient with my review.
Okay.
I love the beading on the outfit. I love the wrap. It works. The little sleeve seems like it should be heavier than it is.
Should be heavier?
Yeah, mostly because of like the color is stealing a lot. You have to sit her down and be like, okay, madam, walk me through this. And then you're like, oh, wow, I like this. But from afar, you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful dress. The color is the issue for me.
Is it really?
The color is the issue because that's why I said I'm gonna be lenient because I have personal beef with this color. It steals too much. It steals too much. The sleeve, I'm gonna be straightforward with that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That should be more heavy and more kind of attract more. The fan, let's throw that away.
Yeah.
Completely.
It looks like some feathers are missing. This
It
is the
looks
first
like
time
it's
I'm
from a
seeing.
carnival.
The middle is now empty.
Let's
This is
throw
the
it
first time
away.
I'm seeing a fan that actually needs a bit more.
Let's throw that away.
Yeah.
The clutch, ma'am, put it with the purse.
Yeah.
It's fine. The dress alone, I like the design of without the sleeves. I love the design with the gilly. But once again, the color is the problem for me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair actually.
Yeah.
Sammy?
So the color actually works for me. I love the color, but it seems like something should just do anything that's just sent for me. Like I have a wedding she didn't make any statement. She just let's just go to the wedding and we're back. And the clutch is I don't know why she's holding that. The fan, I don't understand. And the gele and the dress, two different shades of green, they are not complementing each other. The look is just the drape. They just just join.
It actually looks like it was tied.
Yeah,
this one looks like a real.
It's not intentional. There's nothing.
It's looking like it was actually tied over.
Yeah, she's just let's just put on something and let's just go to the wedding. That's what the dress is giving. If I'm going to read this, I'm going to read this a 3.
Oh wow!
Sammy.
I hate being basic. I love when somebody you come and you come correct. If you're not coming correct, there's no point of coming at all. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna speak for the minimalist girls like myself that don't like to do too much.
Right,
I mean, you can still make a bold statement to be fair without doing too much.
Yeah, you can.
This is a very hard color to pull off.
It is.
And it doesn't work for every skin tone, to be fair. So he's absolutely right. It's such an unforgiving color. I don't know why anyone would choose this as a shade of green because, I mean, we'll see. Let's say if it works on other, like a darker skin tone. It's difficult to work with. So that alone is throwing me off. It's too loud. And yeah, it doesn't really tie with the darker gilly. I hear you, if they had worked with a darker shade of green, that's like money green, that would have been a lot better. In terms of the style, this is your typical Ashrabi starter pack. There's nothing, there's nothing more to see. So I can't really say much, to be fair, about this outfit. I'll give her grace that sometimes you have to just get to your tailor last minute, just look,
do something.
The simplest thing and the most affordable as well, because these things cost a lot. These things cost a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is probably what they came up with. It's not the worst look I've seen, also not the best. So again, I'll just give it a 7. I'll give it a 7, but it could have been a lot better. And even with the wrap, this is the first time that it feels like they actually just wrap. It doesn't feel like the false wrap thing. It feels like they actually just join it, and then that fan just needs to go.
It
just needs to go. I'm just like, when you have a chicken and you pluck some feathers and
give me that right now.
It kind of just looks like that. It feels very unfinished with the fan. So that's all I have to say for this look. Let's see who else do we have. This is Doris Eneje. I think she's the sister of Diana Eneje.
Diana's sister.
Okay, so I'm right. Yeah, so this is Doris. What do we think about this? That deep sigh. I was like, no. Stephen. Stephen. A penny for your thoughts, please.
When it comes to the Eneje sisters, they would always eat with their styling, we obviously have a scale of preference. Okay. But let's not get into that.
Okay. Did she eat with this one? She left a few crumbs. There's a few.
If you look down and you see some specks, it's the crumbs. The crumbs are around the dress.
Yeah, okay.
So the biggest part of this dress that I have a problem with is the top.
Yeah.
I can't speak much on women body because that is not my area.
Yeah.
But from an observing point of view, you have to kind of work with what you have sometimes. And the whole corset being very transparent and being very simple.
It does look transparent, no?
It's almost I thought this is not even talking about decency per se. It's just the fact that it looks like it's not doing its job properly.
Yeah.
And look.
Yeah.
I love the bag. Let's get into what we like. I love the bag. I love the way it flows. It's like a river.
Yeah.
Beautiful shade of blue.
Yeah.
Love the makeup and everything. That top, I would have loved something better. And the shoes, I love the shoes.
Yeah.
I would have really loved something better for that top.
Yeah.
That top. It's the enemy of progress. So, yeah.
So what would you rate this?
Okay. A lot of things they complement for the top. I mean, for the top. I'm going to give it a 7.
7?
Just because some other things work.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sammy?
Okay, I just think that they had like so many ideas. You have a slit, you have a trail, you have this corset, and you just have so many. I just decided to put it in one dress, and it's coming off like, I don't want to use like a very degrading word, but I feel like it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
Yeah.
The idea they had was just like too much for just one dress. The color is good. She's like, she tried to give us cleavage, that's fine. But the corset is not corsetting it, like that, yeah. The bag is nice. I don't know why she's using green shoes. Okay.
Yeah. Those shoes, are they green or like teal? It looks like more
like teal, right?
Yeah, it's like a mix between green and bluish.
The shoes are not like my favorite thing from this look.
Right.
I love the bag. The dress is just like too many ideas in one look.
Yeah.
And so if I'm going to rate, I'm going to give it a 5.
5.
Yeah.
You gave it what, 7?
I think I'm being too generous, but that's fine.
Yeah. I was going to say, for someone who didn't like the top at all, 7 was very generous. Yeah, I don't like that top, to be honest. And I think that when you want to do these outfits, you have to consider your body type as well. She's very heavy on the top. So to have that kind of corset going, I don't know if they were trying to. So we saw this with Mercy Aibe with the horns.
Right.
For JP 2025.
Yeah.
And I liked it on there. I don't know if this was like the horn, but it was missing. It looked like it's the horn and it's bent.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not all the way finished. I can't really understand the concept of this top half of the dress. I don't get it. Like I said, she's very top heavy. So by the time you have to pack all of that into the corset, you can see it's sort of weighing it down a bit. You can't appreciate what's supposed to be happening there.
Yeah.
It should have been lined properly. It does look transparent. So I don't love it at all. I do not love it at all. Then I think with the skirts, there's no need for that train. It looks a bit clumsy. I feel like if you're walking, you're gonna be tripping off of the dress. The slit already is doing a lot, and I think that's fine. I don't see the need for the train. So yeah, if I had to rate this, because I like her makeup and her hair, I will give this a 6.
Okay.
I'll give it a 6. And that's me being generous, to be fair. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. But the top half it's not doing whatever it's supposed to be doing. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to take a look at some other guests. Don't go anywhere.